Hi, good morning. Okay, uh, I've been on this mini-braids journey, and today and tomorrow actually makes it 1 month since I made my mini braids. I'm saying today and tomorrow because most of the times I do my braids, I actually do them in between days, 2 to 3 days sometimes. That depends on my schedule. So I intend to start losing my braids from today, and then today is Thursday, 15th of August. Um, Wherever I can get, I'll stop there and then I'll finish it up tomorrow. So that doesn't mean that if I can finish it today, I won't. But be that as it may, I'm going to just take you through the process of how I take down my braids to be able to retain length. Alright, so I'm just going to take off this bonnet, and you can see my hair is held up in this one big braid, and this is how I've been carrying it for most of the time since I've had this braid on, because I didn't want my hair brushing over my clothes, and it's resulting in breakage and all of that. And at the end of the day, so I've been having my hair always popped up like this. Alright, so I'm going to show you how I prep my hair before I go into losing it. Alright, so this is my hair. You can see the growth experience. The ones in front look kind of neater because I had to redo them after my length check for July. But for the other braids that have actually lasted for a month, take a look. You can see that there is new growth. You can see that, right? Okay, so there's a said that on average we grow half an inch, at least half an inch of hair in a month. And so I think you would agree with me that I have my half an inch of new growth. Let me show you. Let me show you back. Alright, so now that we're done with that, I'm going to just section my hair, especially because I'm not sure how long it will take me to lose these braids, considering the fact that I have other things to do today. So I'm going to section my hair into maybe 4 sections, and then I'm going to work with the losing section by section. Okay, so from here we already have it parted into 2. So I'm just let's see. So I'm sectioning this other side. finally we have one last session, which I guess I'm going to be working with first. Okay, so I was going to say, before you go into losing your braids, one thing you want to make sure to do is that you moisturize. You should moisturize. Why do you need to moisturize? First of all, you have had this hairstyle going for, say 4 weeks, a month or more, and within that time, I hope you know that every day we shed at least 100 strands of hair, and all of these hair strands that have shedded, and because your hair is in a protective style, they can't just come out every day they shed. So you would need to, as a result of this, you would discover that there is some form of matting at the point where there is a demarcation between where the braid was, where the braid began from, and the new growth. Somewhere around here. I hope you can see what I'm showing. Somewhere around here. You will notice that that part of your hair is going to be matted. The reason is because, hair has shredded, and you've been on this hairstyle for like 1 month. So imagine 100 strands a day for 30 days at least. That's a whole lot of shedding, and you should expect that you would lose some hair while taking this hairstyle down. So make sure you moisturize. I'll just go right into it. So for a natural, you should know that moisturizing involves 3 major steps. That's the first step is where you hydrate, and then you go in with your cream. That's hydration is the liquid stage, and then you go in with your cream to seal the moisture that you've introduced into your strands, and then you finally lock in the moisture with your oil. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be doing a little bit more, because I'll start off with water first, and then I'll use my leave-in conditioner, and then so let's go into it. So I'm using this. You can see there's some herbal extract. This is a hair tonic I made some time ago. Yeah, I use preservatives, so it's still very, very okay to use. I'm going to be using this to hydrate my hair. So if you want to know, I used just 3 herbs. That's lemongrass and mango leaves and guava leaves, and then I added a few other ingredients. I think I made a post on that. Alright, I also later added, that's what is clumping up kind of inside it. I think I added drops of amla and henna, just a very small quantity. It just needed the extra effect. Alright, so I think at this point I'll be doing a voiceover, so I won't be talking for the rest of this video perhaps. You can see. And I'm going to go in with my leave-in conditioner. I made this with certain ingredients, and then it was I infused. You can see it has a pinkish color. I infused hibiscus in here, and I also used some of rose water in it. It's really light in consistency. So I'm just going to go with this. You can see how my hair looks. So I'm going to use my so I got in more of that. see, I'm focusing on the ends much more because my ends, these are the oldest parts of my hair, and in retaining length, these are the parts of my hair that I need to be more careful with, so that at the end of the day, the new growth that is here, I can actually see it in the length of the hair. I hope you understand what I mean. So I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. You can see I've been using it. It's one of the products I make. Right, and I'll just go in with a little bit of it. Here, this one of the major ingredients is avocado butter. Then I added some of cocoa butter and shea butter a little bit, and then I think I added a few other ingredients. Let's leave it at that. So and you see what we call a well moisturized hair. So if you claim that you're moisturized and your hair is not giving this kind of, look, I wonder. And then I'm going to use one of my hair oils. Okay, I didn't use a strainer, so while I was turning it into the one that was originally here got finished. So while I turn this in, I think that's what do I call it now? A piece of sage. Sage is one hell of a powerful help for hair growth, to boost hair growth. I mean, this particular oil I infused, say 15 herbs. I'll just leave you with the details, maybe somewhere down below in the description. Okay, so I'm going to just use this. I would use this first of all on my ends too. Your ends are a priority in this procedure. Okay. Now, of course, I had my midweek wash yesterday, so my hair is not exactly dirty. But of course, after I take down the braids completely, I'm going to still have wash day, perhaps by Saturday. So we'll see about that. But in the meantime, taking down these braids is a priority. So I'm going to go in with there's this other product I made. It's also a moisturizer, but this one is a lighter consistency. It has water, a little bit. I think it's more or less 70% cream and 30% water. So you see the consistency is quite light than this. So this one is more like a pomade, as that had, or it dissolves very easily when it gets to the skin or the hair. It doesn't, it's not like it's stone or something. So I'm going to go with this, especially at the part of my hair that is matted, just so it can help to, loosen up that part that is matted. I think I'm going to need a little bit more. So usually this is not as slow as it seems, but do you see how my braids feel? You saw that at the beginning when they were dry, they didn't feel like this. Okay, so I think I'm done with this side. I mean, with moisturizing this side of the hair. So I'm just going to moisturize all of the other sections, and then I'll come back to show you how I lose the hair. And this is also going to give time for the products to penetrate the hair, so that it can actually be effective. I mean, especially for me, my hair is low porosity, so before it takes extra heat for products to actually penetrate. That's because for us low pore girls, our cuticles are tighter than those of the high porosity girl, so it just makes it a little bit more difficult for products to penetrate, moisture to penetrate, and all of that. So the time I'm going to use to moisturize these other sections, it's going to help for the product to penetrate. And of course, when I come back to do the actual using, I'm going to begin from the session, which by that time the products would have been well seated in my hair. And of course, I'm going to work like that according to the same order I used to apply the moisture. Alright, so I'll be back when I'm done with moisturizing.